You got it. And that takes us to point number 3.
All right, hit me.
The skeptic says they've never even met anyone who's seen God.
Hmm. So now it's not just about their experience, it's about whether we can trust what others say.
Exactly. And the believer says, look, while God doesn't show up to everyone personally,
Yeah.
God's presence is felt in those signs, in those miracles done by certain people.
Okay, wait, are we talking about like parting the sea or?
Yes, those kinds of things,
Yeah.
stuff that's beyond what we can do. And they
Wow.
say the reason God doesn't just appear is our
Yeah.
human brains can't even handle it.
Okay, so God is too much for us to understand. But then why not just make it obvious? Like a giant message in the sky.
Well, according to the believer, that kind of defeats the purpose.
How so?
This life, it's meant to be a test of our logic and our smarts. We're supposed to use our brains,
Oh, go.
figure it out.
So it's not blind faith. You got to look at the signs and decide.
You got it.
Yeah.
It's not about just believing anything. It's about, weighing what you see, even if it's not what science would call evidence.
Interesting.
And that leads us right into the skeptic's next point, which is, questioning those who say they've seen God, saying there's no way to know if they're being truthful.
Yeah, that's a tricky one. How do you prove something like that? It's not exactly science, is it?
Right. So the believer compares it to believing in our memories,
Our memories.
or that the laws of nature will keep working the way they do.
Okay.
We can't prove those things either, but we accept them.
Yeah, I guess so.
Right. They say just like we think those things are reasonable, we can think belief in God is reasonable too.
Okay, so what you're saying is we all have faith in something, even if we don't call it that.
That's a great way to put it.
So the real question is, what do we choose to have faith in?
Exactly.